In this video, I will show you how to build a Pokémon world in React Next.js. The skill set is React Next.js 16 and the Tailwind CSS and the Pokémon API to get the data, and also Typescript to make the type safe. Pagination, and we can select the type. npm run dev 3000 open 3000 page remove RFC page. Okay, and this is the Pokémon API, Poke API. .io.docs.v2. How to get the tabs and how to get and this is the base URL. How to get the tabs, how to get the list, how to get the detail, all in this API doc. So this is a home page. Okay, we'll set it home. And in this home page, we need to give a search param in the URL. So the home page can get the search param from the URL and also a prompt. And we set this item per page is 20. 3000 is this. Okay, 3001. Every page have 20 item, so we set this is 20. Yes, 20. And interface home page, that's it. And so const the type and data. So first we fetch all the tabs. Fetch all the tabs. And this we need to create an API. So folder lib and poke API.ts. Fetch all the types. Export async function, fetch Pokémon types. And here is a type and base URL. Okay, so base URL is this, and the type. Okay. We need to create a type. Sorry for the noise. Sorry for the noise. Okay, and this is the type. Okay, and the cache is force cache. Because type not change, so we force cache. It means cache all the time. We not give a validate. This is validate for environment. No, we just force cache. It means cache all the time. Okay, and go back. Import this function. We got the types. So here's some UI, return some UI. We will make this later. Save. Now. Save, go 3000. Welcome to Word. That's it. And type. So give a type filter. So app components. Pokémon filters.tsxrfc. Save. And import this. Save. Pokémon filter. And in this filter, we get the rotor param. So first is search param. And it's a type select. And we click one, we set this click handle type change. We set a selected type, and also rotor push. We change the URL, and it means this type equals this, and page equals 1. So type and page, and the rotor push. So it's a type map. Every type will give a button, and on click, we change the type. So the type is type change. And the page, we go another. If we have the selected page here, we can get the search params and params here. So we CRG param. We can get this param. Here we go. And we can get the param here, the type and the page. So we have the param coming from the URL. So we can fetch the Pokémon list and fetch Pokémon by types. So in this promise all, we add two functions. If selected type is all, we fetch Pokémon list. That is all Pokémon. If have types, so we fetch Pokémon by type. So we need to make this two function. Okay, go API. So first is fetch Pokémon list. That means selected type is all. Fetch Pokémon list. And no cache. And add Pokémon image. We add an image URL here. Use the Pokémon ID. So this is the first function. And second one is fetch Pokémon by type. If we have type, so we fetch this URL. Type, use type. And cache no store. And give back the data, and also use this add the Pokémon image, and get ID and get image, get ID and get image. So go page, and we import this to function. And here we can add another component. So first is Pokémon list. So if we have this Pokémon data, we can send it to this Pokémon list. So Pokémon data is types and the Pokémon data. And make this component. Go components .tsx rfc save list. This is simple. This means the first one is a type, so we import from API. We should make it in a type file or in API. That is all okay. And the second one is a Pokémon card. And we got the data, and the map will give each item a card, and also use its key. Yeah. So another component is Pokémon card .tsx rfc Pokémon card. Use client and type from API. We got this each item Pokémon and the image URL from this item, or we set the use ID, and then we give image name, save, and import. Import, save, import, save. And we got the items. So this page, this is a home page. This page is server component. Okay, this is a server component. Server component. When the server component initialize, we use async function to call API. We use promise all to call this API and get the data. And when we get the data, we send it to this two component, and this two component is client component. So this is important. And how about the API? The API not use server or use client. It can be called from the server component and also can be called from the client component. So in this API, I will not set any use server or use client. So this is client component, card, and list, and filter use client. That's it. And this page, the page is server component. And the last one is a pagination. So Pokémon list, pagination. We send some data into the pagination. Okay, copy this. Copy component, create component .tsx rfc rename. Okay, rfc save pagination. And pagination client component, and get the prompt here, button, and if you have previous, we can go previous. I mean, you have the next, we go next, and we set the page. Okay. So we import from the page, and also total page. So where is the total page from? The total page is from here. The Pokemon count from the Pokemon data, and this is 20. Okay, and also we can get this total count. Okay, and pagination. Okay, and it's done. It's done. But this I think we should. This is better. This is better. So we make a type, and all the type we put all the type here. So go API, all the file, go API here, remove all the types, save, remove all the types, and in types file we save this. And here we import from types. Okay, we import from types. Hello, cursor. API cursor. Nice. Okay, that means all the types is here. This is better, and it's done. The server component page, fetch all the API, and then we can select the type. Okay. Okay. And about this, some errors in console in Firefox. It's not the error in Nextjs, and because in Chrome it works fine. And this error we can ignore, because if we use Nextjs init, it also have this SES. I think it's about maybe about MetaMask or about something in Firefox. It's not about the project.